They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Broncos offense will get first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Lost to throw on first down. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 34. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Good timing on the quick out. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's John. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The run from the shotgun. Lights off the defender. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to sling it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Browning. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Browning. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Caught in the backfield, it's DeMarco. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Just such a nice job by him, understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. And he's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Got it in the middle. It's DeMarco. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Pulls and fires complete. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Line is set on third down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught along the sidelines, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Second down, he'll throw it. He uncorks one deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, how about about this defense, man. That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Unloads it left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Browning. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll run play action. Unleashes one. Soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Offense working from the pistol. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's complete to the right. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. That brings them to within 1.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Hold and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. He's got it on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got room. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Back to pass on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Wants to throw on third down. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this score. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Grabbed in the backfield. It's John. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Browning. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. Hits it up for the first down. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Broncos are on the move.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
To the air on first down. Got his man on the outside. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The give on the inside. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions really need to cash in on this drive. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Broncos started this drive back up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Snap from the gun on third down. Into the end zone. Intercepted. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Browning. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The hand to the running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. We'll start this 4th quarter as they line up for the field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cavazos. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Cavazos. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Slammed down again, and they tried to just grind out this first down in 2 straight plays. They have been denied. looking for a physical attack from the gun.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Browning. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it to the back. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Firing to the right, complete.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast, so there was nowhere to go in the end zone there. That time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making a tackle.
Oh, they're after him. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Trying to take it back. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Ohio State. The defense putting points on the board. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Going to swing it on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos want to move quickly. They'll go to the air on third and short. Gets it out quickly. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Ballmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have